I chose the name Dope God because just the transition of eras and decade. I've been in music over a decade, and the sound has changed so many different times. Regions have owned the game so many different times, from New York to Texas to Atlanta to California. You know, so many different pockets came and had so much to say. You know, or Louisiana, and through all of those changes, Red Cafe was always able to find a home and a space that was comfortable for me to be able to be a name that was recognized, and my team can move around the way that, you know, with our space. You know what I mean? So you know, that's godly, man, to be able to, you know, adapt and adjust and recreate yourself, reinvent, and be still fresh. You know what I mean? That's godly, man. People don't do that. You know, the rapper's career is man like a football player's career, man. It don't, you know, it could easily go away really fast. And you know, I'm still here and I feel good. I'm still touring. I'm still moving big units, and my music still sound fresh. So, you know, for all this dope that's been coming out for these, you know, this over a decade, I'm the god of that dope. You know, I mean, I produce for, I've been producing for artists and writing for artists since the 90s to now, to the most current artist right now. You know what I mean? I uphold the fact that I don't speak about names and things like that, but I write for all of them, and I produce for all of them, and I'm comfortable with that. You know, so one way or another, Red Cafe is involved. You know, and then my shit's still good money. The people, the kids, the teenagers, you know, if you're in your 40s, 30s, 20s, you got some record from Red Cafe that you fuck with. So really, you know, I'm the god of this dope. You know what I mean? So that's where that's my new moniker, and it's also the name of my mixtape. Cheers to that.
Now, previously, when we were describing the mixtape, you mentioned you produced for people.
Yeah.
Some names you won't say,
Yeah.
but I'm sure you've gotten credit for some stuff before.
Yeah. I get credit for everything that I do. That's the way that I do business, and my music is that good. And like I'm not finna. I'm in my where I got going on. I ain't finna take. You know, I'm not gonna do anything without getting my proper credit. That's all I need. I need to be paid, and I need my credit, and we're gonna make amazing music. Now, I don't speak on for some reason, it I don't know. It's like a weird subject when it comes to people talking about an artist writing for another artist. It gets weird, you know, because for me, it doesn't, like, it's music. We're making music. So I don't feel any way about that. Like, you know, now if you if you get on the mic and say that you are the best lyricist or something like that, then now we're gonna have to put you on trial. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. Other than that, if that's not what you claiming and you just making great music, then I have no objection, no problem with that, because I write for people, I write with people, and so writing with someone might, some people might say that that's writing for someone, you know what I'm saying, because they didn't do it alone. You know, if your name is on there, participated, you got 10%, then you participated. That might be considered writing for someone in the ignorant urban community, you know what I'm saying? So for me, that means nothing to me. I'm not blessed enough I haven't been blessed enough for someone to write for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't have a problem with that. You know, so, you know, you know, but I still keep it clean by not saying names, because someone else might be insecure, or they might not know how to answer that question if someone asks them, hey, Red Cafe wrote for you. So for me, that ain't where I get my glory. I ain't tripping on none of that.
Now, what about ghostwriting? Have you ghostwritten for somebody before?
Yeah.
Okay.
I ghostwrite all the time, and like I said, I'm not tripping on none of that. That's not my mission is, to be the best ghostwriter, or I ain't never seen no Hall of Fame for the best ghostwriter, so I'm not even tripping on none of that. So yeah, I don't feel any way about someone like Michael Jackson wasn't writing them records. You know what I mean? Like the greats that they didn't write all of their records. And, it's just if you claim to be the best of anything, we're going to need to see the facts. And we're going to need to get our checklist and checklist all the facts. So that's something that you might be on trial for. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I don't care. I don't care. It's either I like the record or I don't. I like I like artists that's honest. So if your music is honest and I do my homework on you, or I see you out in public and you match your music, I'm fucking with you. Other than that, I might like your record. That doesn't mean that I like you as an artist. And it's cool like that, I think.
Now, why do you think that is in the urban community, in rap and R&B? Why do you think people trip on writers and ghostwriters in rap, but not so much R&B?
I think people trip on writers and ghostwriters in rap because hip hop was all about battling and competitiveness. So if you got something that's dope, that's the way someone can challenge you and be like, yeah, that shit dope, but you ain't write it. So now they pulling the stripes off of you so that they can compete with you. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have people that do that. They'll figure out they're gonna do that. That's the essence of what it is. So you can't really be mad at them because that's the essence of what hip hop is. So, but for me, I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I'm here to make music, great music. Now, if I'm here to battle, if I see someone and I want to do a battle and it makes sense for me, I'm gonna get out there and I'm gonna battle and I'm gonna tear that motherfucker a whole new hole in his body. But I don't really care about who was writing for you or not. It means nothing. Me exposing that is not gonna get me a trophy or a check.